Hey guys, this is Samuel O'Toole and welcome to the 6th episode of Ask Samuel O'Toole. Very special thank you again to everyone for your questions, and if your questions haven't made it on the show yet, I'll try to get to them very soon. Some of them just aren't quite appropriate sometimes. In the meantime, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Samuel O'Toole, and you can submit your questions for me to answer or tweet me your questions to @SamuelO'TooleXXX or email them to asksamuelotoole@gmail.com. So let's take a look at the first question. @GabeJohnson1249 asks, have you ever dated a guy? No, I've been single for quite a long time. I think I'm going on like 4 or 5 years now. I just really have no interest in dating someone, especially at this point in my life while I'm doing porn. All I really see it doing is kind of instigating some drama in my life that I don't necessarily need to deal with. So I'd rather keep it simple and focus on my work. I don't think you guys mind that too much, right? @StubbyP123 asks, I'm super tight. When I bottom, either me or the other guy ends up getting frustrated because it just won't work. Do you have any tips for me or a partner that might help ease the situation? Warm up. You gotta like build up to it sometimes. Definitely with me, when I have to do a scene with someone, and even in my personal life, I like to get them to kind of start out with like a smaller dildo and then move up to a bigger one, because then that way it kind of, slowly get relaxed with it in stages. It's sometimes penises are big and bigger than people's butts can handle. So be gentle with it. Lots of lube. Anal sex without lube is, that's just barbaric. Really. @Rector asks, I love your body. Can you take your shirt off? Thank you. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little chubby right now. @JeffTheStud777 asks, who would you say is your most favorite porn star that you've got to work with? I say this a lot. It would definitely have to be my buddy Marcus Mojo. Not only is he a good friend of mine, but he's a really good performer, and he's a really cool guy, and it's really easy to work with him, to connect with him, and make a great scene. @ShowPigs15 asks, what would you say to someone wanting to get into the porn industry? Be very sure that it's something that you want to do. Me personally, I really enjoy it. But then again, I'm also kind of a big pervert, and I really like sex. So I think it's a good fit for me. For you, though, not having met you, be sure that's something that you want to do. There's a lot of drama that kind of comes with it, unfortunately. @Kevini631 asks, do you ever see yourself as a role model for other guys? I never really thought of it that way. I guess so. I guess I just want people to have it better than everyone else has, in being respected for your sexual preferences and choices. It hasn't always been this easy, and even now it isn't easy. So I guess what I would rather see is that I had an effect on the way that sexual preferences are perceived. I guess that's what I want out of it, instead of being a role model. But yeah, it's a good question, man. That was a tough one. Well, not tough, but yeah, good question. @Diddy1223 asks, I dare you not to shave your face until your next video. Would you accept my challenge? I'm gonna have to say no. I used to do that a lot, because I'd shoot 1 month and I'd have a month off and then I'd shoot again. So what I would do was I would finish a shoot and the very next day I wouldn't shave at all. I starting until like about a week before the other shoot. But the only problem with that is that I start to grow a really haggard beard and really fast. And it also kind of irritates my skin, so I had to kind of keep up on shaving, so that way my skin stays nice and, you know, easy to look at. At South TPA Guy 02 asks, do you like having your toes sucked on, and have you ever sucked on a guy's toes before? It's nice every once in a while. Personally, I prefer not to have feet in my mouth. But I've done it before. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely not my least favorite. At MovieStar39 asks, have you ever masturbated with a back massager or a vibrator? No. I haven't really had the chance to mix vibrations into my personal pleasures, but that does sound inspiring. At ChillDude_69 asks, have you ever rimmed or been rimmed before? Which do you like better? I would definitely have to say that I am more of a giver than receiver when it comes to the ass. I definitely like rimming. I like to be the top. Bottoming's not my favorite, and getting rim's not my favorite. It's a lot of sensation down there when you're doing it to me, and it just kind of overwhelms me. It's really ticklish sometimes. Sometimes it's really painful. So, I mean, I try to enjoy sex and not get all stressed out about my butt. So, at GPride01 asks, have you ever had sex with a guy off the cameras before? If so, how many? Yes, and I don't know, like 15? 15, yeah, sounds about right. At StubbyP123 asks, I know you said that you don't really care to have your ass played with, but do you like to rim and play before you bang? Yeah, I do. But I try to tend the places where I'm going to be letting people stick their mouths, so I would appreciate it if the person I was playing with would tend to the places where they would be wanting me to put my mouth. So, just a little heads up for everybody out there. Our good friend at 18 inches of thick black cock asks, you ever fuck a black dude in a bathroom? What about at the airport? I haven't really done very many public sex escapades, and I don't know about like in the bathroom. You know, Larry Craig kind of tainted that for me. It's like you always have that little fantasy in your head, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and suck some dick, and it's gonna be all these hot gay studs and and it's Larry Craig. Ew. Anyways, at All My Gay Porn asks, you are worth every penny, but I can't afford the cost of monthly memberships. Is there a way to get a discount for being a huge fan? Hell yeah. It is Buddy33 off. Shh, don't tell everybody. At Jack Manley asks, do you have a height maximum for a scene partner? Not yet. See if we can't get Yao Ming in there. What is he, like 7'2", 7'4", something like that? I mean, looks-wise, he's not that great, but I mean, that'd be cool, right? At Mojo Fever asks, what is the wildest place you've ever had sex? I don't know. I don't think I've ever had sex in a really wild place. I have to work on that one though. At Steven from BB10 asks, will you be attending the Grabbies? If so, can I take you home instead of a Grabby trophy? Unfortunately, I won't be making it to the Grabbies this year. And if I were, I don't know, if you could pick me up, I guess. Don't do that. Little one Lee asks, what is your diet like to have a great body like yours? I eat a lot of small children, and you know, try and get my fruits and vegetables and grains in there. High protein. Good little fact, actually, there isn't enough protein or anything really in sperm that's actually going to be beneficial to you. So the whole little adage of, come on, eat it, it's got protein in it, it's good for you. Still use it, of course, but yeah, just know you're lying. At JLo asks, if you wanted to impress me and get into my pants, where would you take me on a date? I don't know. I guess it would be just like any other day, because when I'm just trying to impress someone and get into their pants, I usually just pull out my penis. At the analyst asks, although you have not bottomed, have you ever tried putting anything in your butt? Perhaps a finger? Yes, actually, I have put things in my butt before, ranging anywhere from a finger to a, regular dildo. When you're young and horny and puberty, you'll find all kinds of things to stick up your butt. I'm sure you found out yourself. So those are all the questions we have time for today. I want to thank you guys for checking out my new series, Ask Samuel O'Toole. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, at Samuel O'Toole XXX. I'm Samuel O'Toole. And go fuck yourself, San Diego? San Diego. Oh, there's a question mark there. Diego?